What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Today was a really hard fucking day. You know, I went to the gym. If anything, last night I recorded these videos, and I didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. You know, just fucking thinking. Um, Today was probably the worst fucking day I've ever had in the gym. Today's probably the worst day I've ever had since I'd say in about fucking 3 months, and I'm pretty proud of that. You know, before then it would be every fucking day. But then it started to get better slowly slowly over time. You know, it would be like it'd be 2 bad days, or it'd be 4 bad days within a month, or But but today was a really tough day. You know, I went to the gym. Um, I don't know if you guys can tell if I work out, but that's not the fucking premise of the video, man. What am I doing? I fucking hate. I fucking hate. I just hate myself. Be proud of yourself, man. Just be proud of yourself. No matter what it is you're fucking going through, be proud of yourself. Not only that, but if you're following your dream and when you're following, take baby steps at the same, take baby steps. Don't rush the fucking process unless you can fucking handle it, unless you can handle getting that much experience or XP, I guess. Unless you're just a Chad and you could just handle it, but take your fucking time. For the most people, for the most majority of people, take your fucking time, I'm trying my fucking hardest doing that, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard, but um, like I said, just take baby steps. Do never rush anything. Never rush anything. Never rush a workout. Today I went into the gym, man, and today I had it planned out. I was gonna do chest, I was gonna hit biceps, and I was gonna do cardio. All I did was 5 sets on the fucking bench press, man. It's just really fucking weird. I just it could be I could say it could be due to certain factors, maybe I didn't have the right amount of nutrition. If anything, I don't make an excuse. This is a pretty good excuse, and I'm gonna say it. I didn't eat properly. I didn't. I had my pre-workout meal, but I didn't let it sit in I didn't let it digest before going into the gym. And if anything, not only that, but I'll get into it in a second. But it just that sluggishness really just took a toll out of me. That sluggish fucking feeling in your fucking stomach. I just felt the McDonald's going up and down in my stomach. It was just a horrible feeling. But usually when I go to the gym, I'm in there for like fucking 2 hours doing like 20, 50 fucking sets, right? Uh, Today I hardly did any fucking thing, you know. And I went inside of my car. I just started feeling sorry for myself. I started to realize like, I started falling back into that same old fucking pattern, like how I was a couple months ago. Just feeling sorry for myself. I don't like talking about relationships or situationships, uh, especially me, because I'm really inexperienced and I just don't feel comfortable because I don't have any fucking experience. I can't tell you what I know. What I do know is that I need to go out with more fucking girls. I need to talk to way more girls. Um, gotta fucking, what an insult, right? But I sat in my car and I just started thinking about my situationship that I had with this girl like a couple months ago. Even it went on for almost 2 fucking years, right? And I just sat in my car and I just started to tear up, man. I just started to tear up and I was just like, fuck, man. Like I said, I just started feeling bad for myself. I didn't think of it that way, but in reality, you truly are feeling bad for yourself. Because the way I explained it in my head, I mean, at the end of the day, man, with the situation with this girl, I was the one who fucking just fucked it all up. I know I was the one in fault, and I can say that with 100% honesty. Not Listen, man, if a girl's chasing you and the hints are super fucking obvious, why are you not proceeding with it? And that's what I started telling myself. Like, dude, like if you would have, if I just started feeling regret and just sadness and just not just that, but like just guilt that I wasn't able to fulfill this girl's fucking just basic dream, just being with her, and I don't know. And it's definitely I'm not gonna lie, I definitely fell in love with this girl, and that's due to just my inexperience, if I'm being honest. Like I said, I've never had a relationship with a girl, if I'm being honest. High school relationships don't fucking count. I don't give a fuck. They don't fucking count, man. That's a tutorial, man. That's a fucking tutorial. But I started feeling myself, and you probably hear the term locked in. You hear that term thrown around a lot. Well, in this case, I locked out. I locked out for 5 fucking minutes, just tearing up, feeling sorry for myself, saying that I'm just fucking stupid and shit. But then I locked back in, right? Because automatically, since I've been on this individuation process and just me reading about philosophy and how the mind works, it's just how to deal with not how to deal with your emotions, but how to understand them, right? The whole premise of this is just to understand your fucking emotions, right? So you won't give in to those emotions, because then those emotions, if you give in to them, you're gonna get something out of it, and it could be fucking pretty bad, especially if it's an external outcome, right? I looked back in like, man, I'm falling back into that same fucking pattern, you know? And be proud of yourself, you know? Be proud of yourself, guys. And I just started telling myself to just be fucking proud. Be proud of what you're doing. Be proud and just take slow steps. I don't know if you guys heard of the law of action. I'll give you a quick, simple, brief. Manifestation requires physical or mental effort. So take the steps to achieve your dreams, man. Take the first steps, take baby steps, and just achieve that fucking dream. Enjoy the fucking path. If you're in a situationship or you're hesitating to talk to a girl, go ahead, fucking do it, man. Don't be like me sitting in a car later on and just saying, wow, I wish I'd have done this. Maybe we could have been this and that. Just fucking do it. I literally thought I was gonna marry this girl and have kids with her. Um, literally thought, man. But then because I was just so fucking, I don't want to get into it, man. It's just, not only that, but I started to hate myself. And once I started to say that to myself in my own head, I started to believe it. I like truly do hate myself. And I just, like I said, just tell yourself that you're proud of yourself. Be proud of where you are. Be proud of who you are. Just be proud of yourself. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Thank you guys.